Good evening. We're going to go over Snickers SRT analysis. This is the first one we've done on Snickers. He's my good friend. I always enjoy seeing Snickers. And how the test works, I'm just showing you the abnormals. But you were probably going to receive a copy that shows everything we tested for. So if we come down to the bottom of the page here, you're going to see a grid. And you'll see 5 different little squares. The ones to the right of balance, this is centered. Everything to the right is more acute stress, which is temporary stress. And then everything to the left is chronic stress. And we see that Snickers had 28 chronic stressors, or actually 27. We had one that was acutely stressed. And if you go down the sections, the group, the body, 100, and then biofeedback is looking at environmental factors here, and then we're looking at the body itself and what systems are changing. It's kind of interesting. Colors came up. So there's certain colors that can create stress, especially if it's combined with other stressors. In this case, the second one, digestive system. So it could be the color red while we're eating if we're under some stress. The DNA means that genetically there's some stress, and that would make sense as he gets older. Some deterioration from cellular deterioration. Emotions do come up. He's less emotional than he used to be, in terms of his physical exam. He's not so upset with me anymore in terms of his exam goes, but we do see emotion here. His endocrine system is his hormone system, so that kind of goes hand in hand with the emotion. As he ages, he may be have more stress-related symptoms at home, maybe some anxieties. Endocrine, usually watching how he's sleeping. If it's able to get to sleep at night, if he's restless before he goes to bed. And exocrine system and body fluids. This is how he, outside of digestion, is how the body fluid moves through the body in terms of lymphatic system. You're going to see that sometimes stress because as his muscles get older, and you'll see more atrophy, that can come up. Heart did come up. Don't worry, this is not heart disease because we're looking at dis-ease and not disease. So heart, that can be related to emotion and anxiety because the heart's kind of the emperor of the body. And so it's not surprising we'd see that come up in his age group. And then, of course, the immune system, we'll see some changes there. Now, if we get down to biofeedback, we're going to see chemicals. He is stressed with other dogs right now, and that sometimes, when we see a lot of emotion here, he can be more stressed towards other dogs. Not necessarily household dogs, but dogs outside of the household can cause stress. Certainly certain chemicals this time of year, molds and yeast, plants and pollens, pretty common as well. So if you have questions about individual items on here and want to go in more detail, shoot me an email. Otherwise, give him his drops, 5 drops a day for 3 months, clears all these imbalances here. And you can test him periodically to just see how he's doing. What this does is help with sustainable wellness, which means his body will heal better and allow him to live, as he lives longer, the potential to live longer, but also to live more comfortably, more functional as he ages as well. So you can see these guys that are on the SRT program living 15 plus years and still pretty functional. It's like a 100-year-old person, 95-year-old person that's still able to get in the car and drive. Probably shouldn't sometimes, but at the same time they're coherent enough to be able to drive and live a pretty normal life, still live in their own house, those kind of things. So for our older dogs, that's what we want, for them to be more functional in their life, so there's less need for chronic medications and things like that. So thanks for letting me do a video. Shoot any questions at riverside@mchenry@gmail.com, and I'll get this forward over to you. Thank you.